What is going on, guys? Cutsy Pear here, and what? Hi. Wales have just beaten Belgium 3-1. And we'll get into that. We're gonna get into that. So, I said Wales. I believe I'm gonna have to go back into this video, my prediction video, and see who I picked. I think I picked Wales. Did I pick Wales? Now I have to watch my own video. Shit. My predictions. So, my prediction for the poll, it doesn't matter though. I bet. I want to see who I picked because I have no idea. Yeah, I said Wales will win 1-0, and it didn't go that way. It went Belgium 1-0 in 13 minutes, 14 minutes into the game, and let me show you. I'll tell you. It took till the 31st minute of the match. Wales scored their first goal with a beautiful goal by Ashley Williams. And then two guys, unexpectedly, for Wales, scored two magnificent goals. Probably the best goals Wales has scored. Robson Kanoe. He played for Reading for 9 years. And then they just released him, and now I feel like he's gonna get a chance to play. Sam Vokes, who plays for Burnley, who just went to the Premier League, scores a beautiful header, just straight into the goal, past Courtois, and then Belgium couldn't do anything defensively. I said this in my other video. I was actually wrong, but I said Wales and Belgium would be defensively good. It didn't. Wales was magnificently defensively good. Belgium were all over the place. They had Vertonghen, Vermaelen, Company. Those three center backs were out, and those were three key players they need. Those are three arguably in some of the top clubs in the world. Well, it's no argument about Vermaelen. He's in Barcelona. Those three keys, I think, are why Belgium lost. They had Alderweireld, and I can't remember who else their center back was, but it was somebody that I don't think I've ever heard of. Yeah, it was guys that I haven't even heard of. And when I watched it, De Bruyne looked really bad. He was just, I don't know, Hazard wasn't doing much. And so it means Portugal and Wales are playing in the semifinal. And that's going to be huge because it's Ronaldo versus Bale. And the spirit of Wales was just incredible. If you look at the Belgium side, you say, okay, yeah, they have Courtois, Company, Vermaelen, Alderweireld, Vertonghen, Lukaku, De Bruyne, Hazard, Nainggolan, Mertens, Batshuayi, Fellaini. You could say Mertens, Origi, Dembele, Benteke. You could say, yeah. But my problem with the Belgium side through this whole tournament is that they don't work like a team. Like, they don't. Well, they worked as a team, but not. They try to do everything by themselves. Like, Hazard tries to do too much. De Bruyne trying to prove something. Fellaini's just trying to make sure that he can actually keep his space in the squad, because I think Dembele could be his replacement. Excuse me. Mertens, he got subbed on late. Batshuayi, whatever his name is, who got bought by Chelsea for 30 million. 30 million. Chelsea had bought him for 30 million. He did nothing. I mean, you could just say Wales defensively was just amazing, and I would like to say that, but Fellaini had 4 headers. 3 of them won. He lost one to David Chester, and they were all wide. Batshuayi missed a crucial chance to tie it up. When Fellaini won one of his headers, he flicked it on, and Batshuayi was about this close of kicking it. He missed it. And then Wales goes on the other side and does a beautiful cross with a beautiful header for Sam Vokes to basically reach it out of reach for Belgium. So everybody says that Wales is just, Gareth Bale. Gareth Bale didn't score. He didn't score. I don't think he scored in the game before Wales. I don't think he did he? But it just proves to you that Wales can do it if Gareth Bale scores. And Aaron Ramsey was just incredible in the midfield today. He was one of their key parts, and he cannot play against Portugal because he got a yellow card. Against, and so will Ben Davies. Ben Davies can't play. Ben Davies can't play, which is a crucial loss for. Okay, it's James Chester, not David Chester. I got Davies' first name mixed up with Chester. But I mean, you could say, oh, Wales barely got Northern Ireland by an own goal, but I think that Wales are going to go to the final. Because I think, well, we'll do a prediction video after the other 2 matches, the Germany and Italy one and the France and Iceland one. And I'm going to end this video right in a little bit. I just want to say, it's 2016, guys. Anything is possible. Just look at Leicester, Iceland, now Wales. Wales went 25 years without even getting into a major tournament, and now they're in the semifinal. Iceland's never been into a tournament, and they're into the quarterfinal. Leicester, out of all the odds, wins the league in the Premier League this year. So anything is possible. You just have to have the right mindset, heart, team spirit, passion, and confidence. Like those 3 teams that I named have everything there. And I feel like people count them down. And I feel like that Wales now has the bragging rights to England, because England went out against the round of 16 against Iceland. I just think it's just a wonderful year to be a football fan. Let's put aside, which side you are or who do you support for international, and just sit back and look and say, wow, this is just a brilliant year to be a football fan. I mean, you have one of the biggest nations who basically invented most of the games that we play, England, against a country who's never been into the tournament, was barely missed out of the 2014 World Cup, beats them, and who had an incredible tournament before that. And now you have Wales, who went 25 years without being into a final, like the final stages of a tournament, into the semifinal, which most critics are going to say Wales can beat Portugal with the way they play tonight. If they can play that football like they did tonight over in France, they will beat Portugal. That's what they said. And I feel like what you need to do if you're Wales is, because you have two players who cannot play because they had 2 yellow cards, which I think is ridiculous. Like, I think it's absolute bollocks that you can play the best of the best tournament you can have, like Aaron Ramsey did, get 1 card, and you're out for the rest of the tournament. It's ridiculous. Or out for 1 game, but he's basically out for the whole tournament. Because if Wales loses, you're gonna say, oh, it's because Aaron Ramsey was a dumbass and got another yellow. And I think, like, it's like you get 2 chances. You screw up your first chance, you're like, okay, now I have to be careful. But if you screw up that second chance, you can't play until it gets Swipe Queen in the I think the semifinals, or no, they didn't even get Swipe Queen. So it's just stupid. Same thing for Ben Davies, who had an incredible game. The back 4 for Wales was incredible. Props to you guys. You guys played amazing. If Fellaini put his chances, you could have said, you know, Belgium could have pulled through. But I think they failed, and I think that for the next game against Portugal, Wales is gonna have to be a little bit sort of not too, you know, they need to, because they have 2 positions that could be their weak point. I mean, you have Aaron Ramsey and Ben Davies out, who are 2 key components, especially Aaron Ramsey, who had an incredible night tonight. And what I think is they can do with a 4-3-3 variation, and they could have Robinson Canoe play as a midfielder if you would like, or they can have Andy Keane, who played for Leicester, so that's good. Or you can have somebody else play CDM, which I think, if you have Joe Ledley, Joe Allen, and Andy Keane as your midfield Wales, I think that would be very good. I think you would be very good. I think you would go with the 4-3-3 defensive, because you cannot let Portugal through, especially with those wingers that they have. So, anyway, let's not talk about the Wales versus Portugal game yet, which I've already have, but because I want to see the other 2 games and see how they go. Anyway, guys, this has been Klutzy Pair. Peace, and I believe the Germany versus Italy game is tomorrow, and I'm going to be wearing my German kit, and I'm going to watch it. Anyway, guys, this has been Klutzy Pair. I'm signing off. Peace.